Alright, hi, this is my video discussion post for um, the reflection on the EdTPA course. What part of this course was the most helpful in preparing you for EdTPA? In my opinion, I felt like this course gave a very strong step-by-step guide, walking through EdTPA to help us that we weren't doing it on our own, because I think if I was doing it on my own, I'd be very overwhelmed and stressed. So I was very thankful to have a course to walk me through it. It also taught me how to make my lessons flow throughout multiple days, throughout a whole unit, and how to assess student learning and adapt my teaching as needed. I thought that it was very helpful to receive feedback and learn how to grow and how to self-evaluate effectively, because I feel like throughout all of our courses in education, we learn a lot about how to evaluate students and how to teach them things and then see what are they learning, how are they growing. But I felt like this course helped me to be able to do the same thing for myself, to see how am I growing, what can I do differently to help my students succeed. And I felt like that was a different perspective that I really appreciated about this course. And then how did it help me make connections to what is required of me in the classroom? I felt like it showed the process of how to assess, not just self-assessing if I'm doing a good job at teaching, if my students are learning, but also the process of how to guide your future lessons with assessment, how to use that assessment to grow your students, and how to change as needed. I felt like it emphasized the need to reflect on my own teaching practices and helped me show what real lesson plan looks like in a classroom setting, because I feel like throughout all of our classes in education, it was so easy to get overwhelmed with the detailed lesson plans, thinking, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do this for every single subject every single day when I'm actually a teacher? And so I felt like this course helped with seeing kind of more like what does everyday lesson planning look like. And then I think that there were many aspects that had a big impact on my life and that will continue to have a big impact on my life, as I'm still currently teaching in my own classroom until the end of the school year. But I felt like building relationships with students and getting to see their personal growth over time and their comfortability with me was probably the biggest takeaway, was getting to see some of even my toughest students really open up and warm up to me and who I am, and realize my teaching style and how I'm on their side. And I do believe that every single one of them is able to grow and has the opportunity to succeed. And then it also gave me a lot of confidence in managing a classroom alone. I kind of jumped right into it in January, having no clue what I was doing, no host teacher, just me in a classroom, bunch of students I've never met before, school I've never been to before. But I felt like this course helped me grow so much in learning what it's like to still be able to effectively teach while learning how to manage a classroom on my own. And then, do I feel prepared to lead my own classroom? I think this semester has definitely helped me grow and gain confidence, as I've had the opportunity to already be in my classroom alone. And thankfully my school has been really supportive, and I've had staff that's been extremely supportive of me and very helpful for me in my own growth, walking alongside me and not making me feel like I'm in it by myself and so stressed. So I'm excited to continue. I'm going to continue at the same school, and I'm actually going to continue in just the next grade up. So I'll probably rotate in some of my same students from this year, which is a good thing and also not the greatest thing, because some of my students are tough, but I'm really excited to learn how to continue to grow in that and how to develop stronger relationships and how to teach more effectively.